Okay, ladies, I'm back. I just got finished washing out the conditioner, the honey, blackstrap, and bananas conditioner. I gotta think of a name for that. One additional thing that I did do is I gave myself an ACV wrench, apple cider vinegar rinse, and I only did that because of my gray hair. That takes out the brushiness in it. Sometimes that I'll get from being out in the sun, it will turn like yellow a little bit, and that takes that out. So what I want to tell you guys, see how kinky curly that is? Look at that. Look like a mop. But what I do want to share with you is you really need to section your hair. And I'm going to show you what I do. Okay. I section it on both sides, on two sides. So you get two different sides. I should have had all this stuff ready. I'm sorry. These are my clips. It doesn't have the little ridges in them. Okay. And I'm going to do one side with you. And then I'm going to do the other side off camera. And then I'll come back with the results. But I want you to see how quick this is. Never, ever, ever try to brush all this out or comb all this out at one time. You need to work on your hair in sections. And I like to treat each section different because it's exposed to different stuff. If you think about it, this part of my hair, this part of your hair gets touched the most. You're pulling it behind your ear, you're edging, you're pushing your edges back, and you're pulling on it. So this is very delicate hair up here. This is like the front. And then you get this section here. This is like the crown, kind of. It's on top. This is what's exposed to the sun. It's not as damaged as this, but it's all exposed to the sun and everything. So it's going to feel different than this middle section right here. This middle section is the healthiest part of your hair. Why? Because this protects it on the bottom, this protects it on the top. It doesn't get exposed to anything, and that is like the best hair. This is always the longest. And then this section down here, your ends, you're gonna treat that different. Most ends down here are like, in my hair, it's a little bit thinner, right? And you're pulling on it from ponytails and stuff like that. So that needs special treatment. So you have an A section, a B section, a C section, and a D section on each side. And you want to treat that particular hair different than the others because it needs different stuff. I find that I can put more shea butter in the middle up here opposed to here because it's too heavy. But you could try that. But anyway, okay, so I got one section here, all right? Now, the very last rinse I did was extremely cold. That's why I don't wash my hair in the shower. I don't like cold water at all. So, I do mine in the sink. So my last rinse can be extremely cold. Cold on the scalp, cold on the hair, and it seals everything down, all your follicles. It's like it's going inside because it's cold. Okay. And then the other reason why I keep my aloe vera juice and water in a bottle and in the refrigerator is it's cold. Now because my hair is, look, it's already almost dry, right? But I don't want to dry it like that. So what I'm going to do, spritz it with the water, aloe vera water, because that brings the hair to the perfect pH, okay? Now I'm going to use my leave-in. Little teeny bit leave-in like that in this section. Now watch this. Need to kind of melt your hair a little bit more. Okay? And I'm detangling with my fingers. You should be able to detangle your entire hair with your fingers. See, now that's all the conditioners through there. See? Now the next thing I'm going to put on is my flaxseed. A little bit of that sticky stuff. And I'm sealing down my cuticles. Now watch, I did that all with my hands. I really don't need a brush. But I'm going to show you with my Denman brush. Ooh, there's hair in there. Oh no, that's a piece of lint. Oh, I was going to say. Okay, so now that's all combed out. Now I can take my Denman brush and go right through it without an issue. Alright? And now, because like I told you, I'm going to blow dry it. When I blow dry my hair, when you blow dry your hair, do not be like, with a combing brush, because that's going to rip your hair out. Go like this, look. Pull it. I hold my ends because those are the most fragile. And you pull it straight. You keep some cold air, like a cold air boost. You see how that's stretched already? Because when the heat dries it, it's going to stay whichever way you pull it. So I'm just pulling it tight. And one thing I like about the hairdryer is it's going to seal our cuticles down here in Florida, so they'll be nice and we don't get that salt air, okay? And I can tell when it's too hot because if it's burning my hand, it's burning my hair. So I always keep my hand near my hair so I can tell if it's burning it or not. Yeah. Still a little damp. Sometimes I stop right here and plait it up. But because I'm going to church tomorrow, it needs to be completely dry. Alright, it feels dry now. Alright, so see how smooth it goes through? Okay, so that was the leave-in and the flaxseed. Now I'm going to take my shea butter. Oh, before that, I'm sorry. I forgot about the oil. I usually put a little bit on the table. I'll put that on my ends. And my roots. And the ends. Remember, my ends didn't get any heat at all because I protect them with my hand like that. So, and they're dry already because they're old. So I put a little bit of oil on them. Like that. Shea butter through. Now, this is an option. I can leave it like this. It would be nice and fluffy and, you know, very nice. However, again, because I'm going to church tomorrow, I'm going to flat iron just a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with flat ironing, especially here in the South, because we need to close our cuticles to protect it from the salt air. That's what I find. Make sure you get a curling iron that has a heat temperature thing on it, because at 450 degrees, our hair disintegrates. There are curling irons that go up to 450 degrees. That's where you're getting all your heat damage. I'm doing it at 350, which is 100 degrees less. Okay? And all I'm basically trying to do is to seal my cuticles. So, I'm going to split this into two. One pass at the root, one pass. At the root, one pass. That's it. Now I'm going to take my shea butter, which is really neat because now that's heated up. My hair is hot. Then I put the shea butter on. It's almost like a hot oil treatment. So good. So good. There you go. And then you can do your hair any way you want from here. You can plait it up. You can braid it up, do cornrows, whatever. I found a little trick with my foam rollers. I love these things. But make sure they have the satin on them, okay? And make sure your satin is covering all of the curler. But this is what I do. I curl the end, and then I start to twist it like this. That gives it like a loop like that. Just like you get when you use those long rods or what they call a straw set or whatever. But this gives me nice soft waves. And I'm going to do that all over. So I got one there. And then I'm going to go to the second section. And I kind of part my hair wherever my hair wants to part. I'm not one that wants straight parts. Sometimes you need to make it a clean part because you don't want to break your hair. But for me, see, that all kind of goes together. See that? This is going to be a longer video because I'm showing you everything. I apologize. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Oil. Feed the babies. Gotta feed the babies. Okay. Now, we're going to give our hair something to drink. Give it some water. Something to drink. Just a little bit. Get the pH right. And then you're going to feed it. Leave-in conditioner. Feed it. Ooh, that was way too much. Sorry. So I got that all over my hair like that. Okay. So we put the leave-in in, the water in. We fed the babies. The hair ensure. We just did the leave-in. Pulling it through with my hands. Okay. Now I'm going to do the flaxseed. Yummy, yummy. Stuff is so good. Ooh, a chunk just fell out. See? It's the flaxseed. Now I've combed that all out with my fingers. No comb, no brush. But now that it's all out, I'll show you the Denman brush. And see, when I get to the end like that, I'm very gentle. Very gentle. Because it'll come out. It just needs a little help. Very gentle. Okay. Just go all the way through. Okay. Now, we go for the blow dry. Again, holding the ends. I don't let the heat stay in one section too long. You know? I'm just trying to get it dry. The flat iron will do the rest for me. My daughter actually likes my hair just blow dried. She doesn't like when I flat iron it. It's too pretty. So blow drying is just as good. I don't have to flat iron if I don't want to, but I am. Because I want to show you guys. I don't think I flat ironed my hair in about 2 months, I think. see how that feels. Alright, that's all dry now. Dry enough anyway. So I can leave it like that. Because I'm me. I'm gonna flat iron. Okay, so that one section I'm gonna split probably into 3 because it's a little thicker. Okay. 1 pass. 350. Real simple. It's not hot to the touch. It's just warm. Just warm. Because I just want to seal that cuticle down. Just warm. Okay. And this one here. This is the 3rd piece. Ooh. That was a little vapor from the other hair that's still a little damp. And there we go. I'm going to put my shea butter on here. It's my shea butter. Help seal that in. And then, don't forget my old people down here. And again, I'll take a curler. Then I'll twist and twist and twist. Now, even when you're braiding your hair or twisting your hair at the very ends, you might want to put even a little curler like this on the ends just so it can curl. That's why I curl it before I don't start twisting it right away. I curl it a little bit so you get that nice curl at the end. So now that's the bottom section, the middle section. Now I'm going to do the top section. Okay. This is my front. These are like my bangs almost. I want to cut them into bangs, but I'm scared. Okay, so now we got that top section. This is the the crown section. So again, cold water. Nice spritz. Pull it through. Leave it. Feed the babies. Okay, now we're gonna do flaxseed. Flaxseed. Use my Denman brush. Just get all the little knots out. Remember, don't pull. Okay. Blow dryer. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and fast forward to the end. Because I know this is taking a little bit, but I wanted to do this video in real time. for my challenge girls so they can see how long it really takes for me to do mine. So that should do it. Notice how I keep the air, you know, kind of far away from the hair. Because we don't want to burn it. See how nice it came out? See, that's not burning my hair because it's not burning my hand. It's all warm. As long as you're not burning your hand, you're not burning your hair. And that's how I kind of gauge with the blow dryer. Alrighty. So here we go. Flat iron. One pass. Looks like I need to cut my ends soon. You might see this also sometimes. I'll do this. It's called the chase method. You get your comb, and then you do your flat iron, and you let the flat iron trail the comb. I do that sometimes. I don't know why I didn't do it this time. I'm watching a football game and trying to do this quickly, I guess. Alright. Alright, now when it's still warm, shea butter. And then I didn't do the oils at the root for the babies. But there we go. Okay. Oils. Shea butter. And curler. And twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Okay, we only have one more section for the front, and that's half. I'll check the time and see how long it took me to do this. I mean, this was real-time stuff. Okay, so we do the water, and I'm not rushing. Water. Leave-in. Oh, it's leave-in. See? Leave-in. Don't forget the babies. Go ahead and do that now before I forget them again. Okay. Get our flaxseed. Okay, here we go. Last roller dry for the side. It's warm. see if there's any more moisture in here. One more look. All right, that's dry now. Now we're going to do the one pass. One pass. One pass. Shea butter. All for the old guys. So I have another curler, yes. Alright, so this is 1/2 of my hair in True Time. I gotta get my glasses to see how many minutes this is. Oh man. Came out. That was 20 minutes. So, took me 20 minutes to do one side. It'll probably take me 20 minutes to do the other side. But if you think about it, it took us an hour to wash, condition, and do all that good stuff. Say hour, hour and a half. It's going to take me an hour to do this. So 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I would spend 6 to 8 hours in the hair salon. And I'm in my own home, so I can stop and do what I want when I want to do it. Now, if this was a weekday, I would just braid this up, and then tomorrow I will pull it out and just flat iron it. I wouldn't even use the blow dryer. But because I want to be sure it looks okay in the morning, I went ahead and blow dried it. Anyway, so that's it for now. I will come back probably tomorrow with my regular daily routine. Oh, what I do want to show you is, let me see, this was the first one I did. So when these curlers come out, they're almost spiral. See how it's going to spiral? It's going to give me some wave. And that's how all of my wave will look. I don't know why I'm taking this all out, but I take it out like that. You see how the wave started already? So that'll be real nice in the morning. Alright? Alright, God bless. I will see you guys soon.